In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NFL games happening on October 29, 2023, and providing you with a free team pick and total pick for this game, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on this 3 NFL game after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. New England Patriots versus Miami Dolphins. In an American Football Conference East clash, the 5-2 Miami Dolphins host the 2-5 New England Patriots in the sunny confines of South Beach. Their previous encounter in Week 2 saw Miami outshine New England 24-17. The Dolphins have been making waves with their high-octane offense this season, though they hit a temporary snag when facing the Philadelphia Eagles last Sunday. On the flip side, the Patriots pulled off a remarkable upset against the Buffalo Bills, largely thanks to the stellar performance of their young quarterback, Mac Jones, who delivered his finest performance of the season. The New England Patriots stunned football fans in Week 7 with a resounding victory over the heavily favored Buffalo Bills. This surprising win not only rejuvenated the team but also showcased significant improvements on both ends of the field. The Patriots' offense, which had struggled mightily early in the season, roared to life, scoring 46 points in their last 2 games, a significant leap from the 55 points scored in the first 5 games. A pivotal factor behind this resurgence was the standout performance of their third-year quarterback, Mac Jones, who operated with notably less pressure thanks to the protective pocket provided by the offensive line. Some of their success can be attributed to their increased utilization of motion and offensive schemes, introducing an element of unpredictability and dynamic misdirection to their plays. This approach paid dividends against the Bills, with the Patriots averaging a season-high 7.5 yards per play when incorporating motion. The Patriots' defense played an equally critical role in the stunning victory over Buffalo by effectively containing the Bills' high-powered offense. This impressive defensive performance contributed significantly to head coach Bill Belichick's milestone 300th career win, cementing his status as one of the most brilliant coaching minds in NFL history. However, a crucial question remains: did the Patriots' recent success with motion and defensive containment result from genuine improvement or merely from facing defenses that struggled against such tactics? Nonetheless, it's clear that the New England Patriots are on an upward trajectory. The 2023 Miami Dolphins are making a resounding statement this season, with both their offensive and defensive units performing at an elite level. Tua Tagovailoa is posting remarkable statistics, leading the NFL in passing yards, passer rating, yards per attempt, and sharing second place in passing touchdowns, making a strong case for an MVP-caliber season. Additionally, Tyreek Hill continues to shine as a dynamic playmaker, leading the league in receiving yards and touchdowns. Defensively, the Dolphins have been equally formidable, protecting their quarterback effectively, allowing just 10 sacks, tied for the 3rd fewest in the NFL, and recording a league-leading 54 quarterback hits. Andrew Van Ginkel's outstanding contributions, including being tied for the team lead in sacks and leading in tackles for loss, further bolster his candidacy for the team's defensive MVP. As the season approaches its midway point, the Dolphins' performance continues to demand recognition and set a high standard for success in the NFL. At Hard Rock Stadium, the Dolphins have been nothing short of dominant, securing an impressive 15 of their last 17 victories since November 7, 2021. This remarkable stretch represents their best home record since the stadium's opening in 1987 and harks back to the heydays of the Orange Bowl, where the Dolphins boasted a 23-2 record from 1983 to 1986. With a winning percentage of .882, the Dolphins' home performance places them alongside the likes of Kansas City and San Francisco, establishing them as one of the most formidable home teams in the NFL. In the current season, their home dominance is evident as they have outscored opponents by an astonishing margin of 143-57 in their 3 home games, securing the league's best scoring, total offense, passing offense, and rushing offense statistics when playing on their home turf. The Patriots have been on the rise. While they were humbled in losses to Dallas and a home defeat to New Orleans, they have shown significant improvement over their last 2 games. The Patriots managed to split both games last season, showcasing that sometimes coaching can overcome a talent disparity. Injuries are a major concern for the Dolphins, with Mostert likely playing through an ankle injury. Belichick will employ tactics to increase pressure on Tagovailoa, potentially forcing him into making high-risk passes. On the offensive front, Jones should be able to move the ball against Miami's defense, even if Jalen Ramsey returns, as he is expected to be rusty. Running back Zeke Elliott will also play a crucial role as New England aims for offensive balance to limit Miami's offensive opportunities. So the New England Patriots to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. In their first matchup, Miami posted 24 points, but that was in New England. At home, the Dolphins have been averaging a staggering 48 points per game. This statistic includes their dominant win over Denver, but they also tallied 42 points against Carolina and 31 against the Giants. To stand a chance in this game, the Patriots will need to put up some points, and considering Miami's subpar defense, they could exceed the 20-point mark. Even the Panthers managed to score 21 against Miami just 2 weeks ago. Unless weather conditions are extremely adverse, like a snowstorm or a monsoon, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Cleveland Browns versus Seattle Seahawks. The Cleveland Browns hit the road this week, heading to the West Coast for an inter-conference showdown with the Seattle Seahawks. Both teams sport 4-2 records, with the Browns securing a narrow 1-point victory against Indianapolis last Sunday, while the Seahawks also triumphed at home against the Arizona Cardinals. There's much speculation surrounding Deshaun Watson's absence this weekend, but the crucial factor for this game is his unavailability. The Browns will turn to P.J. Walker as the starting quarterback. In his recent outing against the Indianapolis Colts, Walker completed 15 of 32 passes for 178 yards, registering no touchdowns and 1 interception. Initially, there were concerns about Jerome Ford's availability, but his ankle has responded well, and he is now listed as questionable for this game. The Browns are averaging 22 points while their defense allows 19 points per game. The Seahawks enter this matchup with a 4-2 overall record, fresh from another victory in their previous game. Their stellar defensive performance held the Arizona Cardinals to just 10 points, resulting in a 10-point victory. Geno Smith completed 18 of 24 passes for 219 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. The Seahawks are averaging 24 points while their defense is conceding 20 points per game, ranking 11th and 12th, respectively, in the league. Zach Charbonnet, who missed the last game due to a hamstring injury, is expected to be back on the field for this matchup. Seattle's recent victory may not have been the prettiest, with their offense struggling after the half and registering 3 turnovers. Nevertheless, their defense held strong against a struggling Arizona team, allowing just 249 total yards. The Seahawks haven't scored more than 24 points in any of their last 3 games, but they have also kept opponents to 17 points or less during this period. Regarding the Browns, they are still grappling with their quarterback situation, which isn't a positive sign. Deshaun Watson has been dealing with injuries this season and hasn't performed exceptionally well. Backup quarterbacks have failed to provide a spark, further complicating their situation. Defensively, the team struggled against the Colts but had held opponents to 17 points or fewer in the previous 3 games. Cleveland and Seattle should be fairly evenly matched in this contest. With P.J. Walker's struggles and Jerome Ford's ankle injury, the Browns' offense is likely to struggle to maintain drives, especially in the formidable environment of Lumen Field. Seattle understands the stakes and the opportunity to potentially be tied for the National Football Conference West lead after this week. The Seahawks' offensive line offers Geno Smith sufficient time, ranking 6th in the NFL with an average of 3 seconds per throw. Moreover, they plan to limit Amari Cooper's involvement, as he currently receives 41.5% of the team's air yards this season, ranking 9th in the league. Over the past 3 games, the 2 defenses have performed at vastly different levels, with Cleveland conceding 28 points while Seattle allows just 10 points. So the Seattle Seahawks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The line has dropped by 2 points since it was announced that Watson would be sidelined for another week. Truth be told, the Browns' offense didn't exactly flourish with Watson on the field. With Walker under center, the Browns are likely to focus on controlling the clock with their 3rd-ranked ground attack. In the previous week against the Colts, turnovers hampered the Browns, forcing them to play at a faster tempo and attempt a comeback. On the road, in one of the NFL's most challenging environments, it's improbable for Cleveland to engage in another high-scoring contest. Before their game against the Colts last week, the Browns hadn't seen a total game score of over 36 points in 3 consecutive matchups. Similarly, the Seahawks haven't witnessed a game total exceeding 30 points in their last 3 contests. These teams are known for their physicality, aggressive play, and strong pass rush defenses. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Baltimore Ravens versus Arizona Cardinals. Birds collide in the desert as the Baltimore Ravens soar into Week 8, ready to take on the Arizona Cardinals, who are undoubtedly relieved to be back on home turf. These two franchises haven't crossed paths in a regular season game since 2019. But that hiatus ends as they meet at State Farm Stadium this Sunday. Kyler Murray has been removed from the injury report, but the starting quarterback for this game remains uncertain. Coach Jonathan Gannon has affirmed Murray's health, but whether it's him or Joshua Dobbs under center is still up in the air. While Joshua Dobbs is a capable quarterback, Murray's return would undoubtedly bolster the Cardinals' offense. So far, Arizona has a 1-6 record this season, raising questions about their aspirations for the top overall pick. The Cardinals are averaging 18 points per game while conceding 26 points on the defensive end. In contrast, the Ravens enter this game with a 5-2 overall record and are riding high after a dominant victory over the Lions in their previous game, winning 38-6. Lamar Jackson had a stellar performance, completing 21 of 27 passes for 357 yards and 3 touchdowns. Gus Edwards carried the ball 14 times for 64 yards and added a touchdown. While the offense garnered attention, the defense's dominance went somewhat overlooked. The Ravens average 24 points per game, while their defense allows just 14 points. Their offense ranks 10th, and their defense stands as the best in the league. The Cardinals' best chance in this game is to maintain an active running game. Forced into a passing shootout, they'd rely on a passing attack that ranks 29th in yards per attempt and 31st in yards per game, and that's before facing the Ravens' defense, which excels in limiting yards per attempt and sacking opposing quarterbacks. Considering Arizona's defense gives up the 4th most yards per play, facing a Baltimore offense that gains the 6th most yards per play will pose a formidable challenge for the Cardinals. The Ravens recently put up 38 points against the Lions and should find success on most of their possessions against Arizona. The Cardinals, who started the year 3-0 against the spread but have since lost 4 consecutive games by double digits, appear to have lost their early season momentum. While the Ravens might be looking ahead, they're undoubtedly the stronger team. Regardless of the Cardinals' starting quarterback, the Ravens are poised to dominate this game, especially on the defensive side. It's expected that Arizona will struggle to score, likely finishing with 10 points or less. Anticipate a Baltimore demolition of Arizona this week. This game should result in a lopsided victory for the Ravens, so the Baltimore Ravens to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. After last week's effortless 38-point performance by the Ravens, they should have a similar output against one of the NFL's weaker defenses this Sunday. Their rushing game is 2nd in the league, and they face a defense that allows the 3rd most rushing yards. Before encountering a Cardinals defense that yields the 3rd most yards per pass attempt, the Ravens rank 3rd in yards per pass attempt. Regarding Arizona, their strong rushing attack, which averages the 2nd most yards per carry, might find success against Baltimore's front 7. With Baltimore allowing 4.2 yards per carry, Joshua Dobbs' mobility adds an element the Ravens need to prepare for. While there's no guarantee, the Cardinals have consistently put up 20 points in all of their home games so far, and they might reach double digits at home once more. The Ravens are poised to score over 30 points once again, and it's likely that these teams will exceed the projected total by the final whistle. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.